really, it's sad it's sad scrolling through that, but the evidence is there. You can't bypass that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And to sit up and not charge them with murder, because
Right.
that's what they got, and give them bonds on top of that. Man, no, ain't no bonds. We don't get bonds. We don't get bonds, and we don't even kill cops.
Right.
You know, they kill us, and they get bonds. They get bills. You know, that's not justice, man. In my opinion, that's a bunch of BS. It's the same thing. The justice system is flawed. It's corrupt. It's unjust. Just
It's
like
not
it
designed
was.
for us. It's
Yeah,
essentially
it's
for us.
not. It's really designed for us to fail.
I
This
say
whole
that.
system is.
Right. I say that all the time. Elaborate on that.
Elaborate. Yeah. Oh, the system. Oh, yeah. I definitely elaborate on that. We could take. I'm sure. I'm gonna take the whole Black Panther thing.
Okay.
um, because William O'Neill, he was an informant for the FBI and the Black Panthers for
Mm-hmm.
years, and like that right there is already number one, because you using us against us.
Right.
That's and not like they not doing it now, because they still do. You know, um, oh, go, tell on him what he did so you can get lesser time. You know, um, we doing this for you. You not no, you doing this for your own benefit. You know,
Mm-hmm.
um, same thing with the cop, bro. Breonna Taylor
Yes.
died a year ago. No justice for real. They just let Kenneth, I think it was Kenneth Walker, um, the man that was with her boyfriend. They let him go, but a year later,
Yeah.
after, like, he didn't do anything. Like, and that's the thing is, you got that situation. You got the Arbery Ahmad situation. It took a while for all this, for even that whole situation to get justice,
Right.
and they didn't even get the justice it deserved. You know,
Mm-hmm.
um, Tamir Rice, Eric
That
Garner.
was
I,
the Tamir Rice one. Was just all of them, but it's just. I mean, I don't know. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, you good. It's just all these situations really show that how corrupt this system is. You have,
Mm,
and the same thing. That's the thing with Blue Lives Matters. Blue Lives Matter. You got, which is not even a thing, because how you gonna choose a job over the color of somebody's skin? And
right. And you
that's
know
what
what?
I'm saying. So
Nobody has said that, but you're so right. But go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
um, it's just like, how is that a thing? I've seen that before. Trending, Blue Lives Matter, like cops' life matters. Like, oh, y'all destroyed a cop's life because of this or that. Literally killed a man when he was jogging.
Right.
Like, so, but there's no justice for that. And
Mm-hmm.
that's why it's corrupt. Down to the cops, down to the Senate, the officials. I mean, even how this whole Capitol shit went. Like,
Right. And that's just
if I did that, I
right.
wouldn't. I would have never even got that far. That's the whole
Right.
point. Like, I would have never. As soon as I stepped on the door, they like, "Oh, what? No, there's no way." Like, I would have even made it past a gate. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the fact that all this goes down and there's no accountability. That's the point. This is no accountability. That's my thing. No, and my thing is, when certain people get killed, and I wouldn't say Black Twitter, but I was right, Black Twitter.
Black Twitter.
you know how certain things happen to white people, Caucasian. I be trying to figure out how to reword that song, because I'm very sound of mind. I'm not the type of person, just to outright say stuff like that. But I think before I say things, and um they get upset, and it's like, oh, why won't y'all fight for this? Like, y'all was fighting for this or
Mm-hmm.
fight for that. But the thing is, like, we're not telling y'all to give this person a death penalty. No, we're not saying none of that. We're saying that treat us the same way you treat them. That you treat us so differently, not giving us any, what's the word I'm looking for? Justice. You're
Right.
not giving us the justice you give them. My thing is, y'all want to be hypocrites about the
Mm-hmm.
whole situation. And then, like I said about the George Floyd situation, it's became a trend, because where is it now? You know, like, and these situations are still going on, and all these marches that happened over the summer. Okay, where is it now? Like, where is that then, and where is it now? The next thing that happens, y'all still gonna be there? You know, is this not no one and done situation? My skin is not a one done situation. It's something I gotta live with the rest of my life. So you either gonna be an ally or you gonna be an enemy because we either gonna ride or we gonna die. Like that's all that's the thing. And you know, and when I say ally, I'm not saying hashtag Black Lives Matter and then put your phone down. No, I'm saying you got white friends that you care about, that care about you, and that really want to help. Send them links. Send them links about how to help. Tell them how to help. Teach them. Educate them on your culture. Educate them on how to help move us forward.
Right.
Because and as same thing generally with black people, they be like, oh, white friends do this, white friends do that, and oh, they white girls are like, you gotta. That's a whole nother subject. I don't even want to touch it, but that's my thing is that's still another form of division. So what are we really unifying? You feel me?
Yeah.
Because that's just saying like, oh, we don't deal with them because of this, so we don't deal with them because of that. But that's like, okay, that's all stereotypical hypocrisy right there. Because at the end of the day, we just dividing each other. We're not really unifying each other.
Right.
And as a black man, I understand. I understand the situation, but really not looking outside of that scope, like I said, I got a white girlfriend. And this is my first white girlfriend. It's probably like this is new to me. But I'm able to educate her, and she probably won't understand my pain as much as another black woman would. But that doesn't give a black woman the right to bring another black man down because he decided to go outside of this scope and
right.
explore.
Right. Let's talk about that.
You want to? Yeah, let's talk about that. I'm with it. Like I get it.
Because I wanted to ask, do you get that? Like, do you get any kind of ridicule or like people say anything to you like before having a white girlfriend?
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of black women, they see a black man with a white girl, they hot, they get upset. Yeah. But what's funny to me though is that a lot of times when black women get with white men, it's like, go ahead, sis. You know what I mean? Go ahead, sis. Get that man. But if it's versa, yeah. So well, how has that been though for you? What's that like? What has that been like having a white girlfriend?
Lately it's actually been okay. Cause I stopped focusing around. It's social media that make you get in your head because it's once you post that, everybody sees it. So that's when they coming. That's when they coming for your neck because it's just like, oh dang, you doing that, but what about us? Like, what about y'all? I tried like for a second. Like, let me explore. You feel me? And like you said, vice versa. That's the crazy part because it's the same thing. It's the same thing with toxic masculinity. There can be toxic femininity. I can't
Femininity.
Yeah, there you go. So it's the same people that say, "Can I cuss on her?"
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure. Okay.
Let you speak.
Yeah. So the same women that say niggas ain't shit, and the same dudes that say, I say women because I don't say the B word. I don't like saying that. Same people that say women ain't shit. It's the same people that's looking for love. It's so weird that they deal with toxic this and toxic that and say like generalize the whole women population, and then the women generalize the whole men population and all the good like people are at fault. But it's like we're half of us are even young too, so that's the crazy part. So it's like people my age that's like, oh, this and that, like I want better than this. I'm like, you're young, explore, like go out there. And but going back like on the actual topic, yeah, I've been ridiculed once, and then I just didn't mind it because like my family or like my whole family black, so it's just like when I told them, they was like, go ahead then, like
that was my question.
Like you don't be afraid. And that's my whole thing. Same thing with my music. Like I'm a rapper to the end of me. Like, and I have those influences, but use some auto tune and try to sing and be on some Bryson Tiller or whatever. I'm not one person to stay inside of a box, so I won't do the same thing with my life. Like I go out there and explore, and that's my advice to every young black man, every young black woman, every older black woman, and every older black man. Like
Right.
go out there and explore. Don't be scared because of what rules somebody made for you, that you scared that, oh, I'm gonna be a traitor or
Did you
this or
have that
that.
thought though? Like, were you apprehensive for dating a white girl
Oh man, what?
because you felt like people were gonna look at you like that, or were you
Definitely,
nervous to bring her home to your family? Like, yeah.
definitely. I still ain't bring her home to my family yet. That's actually gonna be something else. I can't wait for that. Cause I never done that. It's just like I was apprehensive even about like dating her at first, cause I was like, how would this even go? Like, how would I? And but my thing is, don't be colorblind,
Mm-hmm.
but don't see color as an issue.
Mm-hmm.
Because love is love at the end of the day. You gonna see past that until shit hit the fan. That's when you gotta see like, okay, this person really. If now I had a lot of scenarios in my head because I'm an artist. I'm a songwriter. I do scenarios, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I think like if a cop approached me and she was next to me, what would happen? You
Mm-hmm.
know. So when shit hit the fan, would she still be there? Like I'm in the car, we get pulled over. Would she still be there? That's what really matters.
Shit
And
hits
do
the
she?
fan. Is you still a fan?
Okay, Kendrick, man, Mortal Man. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. Look, you
Right.
feel me? So, um, that's my whole point, and that's what love is. It's those sacrifices. Like you being with me, your life is in danger, and that's
Mm.
a sad thing to say. It really is. But
That gave me chills.
anybody that's with me, your life is in danger, bro. I'm a black man. Like I ain't got no criminal history. I ain't never been in juvie. My whole high school career is clean. Like college is clean. Like I ain't even get drunk or high before. I'm that clean. That's how clean I am. But
And then
I'm
you still
still
have to say,
still a target because I'm black. You feel me? So that's really the most terrifying thing to say. It's like you with me and you're in danger. But she knew that like coming into it, because she not.
mm-hmm.
Let me tell you about how I roll. The reason I wasn't as apprehensive as I thought was because she was an educated white woman. You feel me?
Okay.
She knew what she was getting into.
Right.
So I'm smart about how I pick them, because I'm not gonna just be out here like, oh yeah, And she not your typical white girl. I don't know what typical white girls are like, but
I
they
got
not.
you.
I mean, no offense, but they probably got hashtag Black Lives Matter in their bio. It's just like,
Right.
so I mean, that's just me telling the truth, and I'm being honest. Like, let me speak, I'm gonna speak, and that's how I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna
Right.
speak on it directly. You
Right.
feel me? So
How has it been though with has it been like difficult at all with cultural differences?
yeah, because I think, but it's funny in a way because it's really the food part that makes it like the cultural difference. Cause she asked me like, "You ain't never had this?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "You never had a piece of sweet potato pie?" She was like, "No." I was like, "Oh, you tripping? You definitely got to meet my family because ain't no
Right.
way I'm gonna let you go without you." You feel me? But um, like deep down, like we haven't had much cultural differences. Like we talk about faith a lot because I'm a God fearing man now. I'm a Christian, and
Mm.
but I don't go to church for real like I used to. That's because I was forced to. But the older I got,
Yeah.
churches are shady. They just judgmental. Like, how you gonna be a Christian and judge me? Like,
Right.
And you say I can come to the church just as I am, but then you gonna judge me when I come up in there. Like
Right.
that doesn't make sense. It's like
It is.
So.
Very
But
hypocritical.
I'm in Kalamazoo right now. I go to Western Michigan University. It's like 75% white up in here, so it's like probably like 30% black. I've never been to a black church here. I live in Detroit, which is a predominantly black city. I've been to black churches out there all the time. So I went to a white church I'm a junior now. Like my first 3 years here, I went to a white church, and I'm telling you that drastically changed my perspective. One, their services are longer. I mean, no, they're shorter.
Yeah, they shorter.
I'm like, look, I went in there. We got out like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. I'm like, bro, I'll be in the black church for like a whole day. They
7
talk
to
about we got
4.
a second service. So, but she never experienced the black church. Like she didn't even know that was a thing, you know. So